In this video, we are going to discuss about the derivation of ideal gas equation from gas laws. As we all know, in the previous videos, we have seen about the Boyle's law, Charles law and Avogadro's law. Now in this video, we are going to see how to derive the ideal gas equation from these gas laws. First of all, let us see Boyle's law. As you know, Boyle's law is nothing but volume of a given mass of a gas is inversely proportional to the pressure at constant temperature. The second law, that is Charles law. Charles law says that volume of a given mass of a gas is directly proportional to absolute temperature at constant pressure. And the third law, Avogadro's law, which states that equal volume of all the gases at same conditions, that is at same temperature and pressure, contain equal number of moles. These are the three laws in which volume of the given mass of a gas is directly or inversely proportional to these properties. Now from these gas laws we can derive the ideal gas equation. If you see here, volume of given mass of a gas is directly proportional to number of moles and temperature, and inversely proportional to the pressure of the gas. On further simplification, you can say that volume of given mass of a gas is equal to number of moles into gas constant into temperature by pressure. Volume is equal to nRT by P. On further simplification, you can get that pressure into volume is equal to nRT. As you know, P is the pressure of the gas, V is the volume of the gas, N is number of moles of the gas, T is the temperature of the gas, and R in this case is the universal gas constant. Remember, PV is equal to nRT is the ideal gas equation, which can be derived by using these gas laws, Boyle's law, Charles law and Avogadro's law. The next thing which we are going to see is the derivation of a formula for density from ideal gas equation. Ideal gas equation is PV is equal to nRT. If you bring N to this side and P to this side, you are going to get V by N is equal to RT by P. On further simplification, you can say that V into capital M by small m is equal to RT by P. As you know that in the previous video we have seen number of moles is equal to mass by molar mass. If you see here we have written mass in the denominator side, molar mass in the numerator side, as because N number of moles is present in the denominator side. On further simplification of this one, we are going to get M by D is equal to RT by P. As you all know, density is nothing but mass per unit volume. If you see here, this is the mass and this is the volume. If you remove both these things, we are going to get D on the denominator side. M by D is equal to RT by P, since density is equal to mass by volume. On further simplification, we are going to get the formula for density, that is nothing but density is equal to pressure into molar mass by universal gas constant into temperature. Here we have given you the values for universal gas constant. Numerical values for R, that is universal gas constant, is in terms of joule, Kelvin inverse, mole inverse, the R value is 8.314, whereas in terms of calories the R value is 1.987, or else approximately it is 2 calories Kelvin inverse, mole inverse. These are the values for R, that is universal gas constant. Now we are going to see what is an ideal gas. Remember that a gas which obeys the ideal gas equation at every temperature and pressure is known as ideal gas. You can see here PV is equal to nRT is the ideal gas equation. If a gas obeys ideal gas equation at every temperature and pressure, then that is considered as ideal gas. But in nature we are not going to see ideal gas. We are going to see the real gases which may or may not obeys ideal gas equation in every temperature and pressure. But remember that all the real gases will behaves as ideal gas when they are at low pressure and high temperature. This is the derivation of ideal gas equation from gas laws. In the next coming video, we are going to see about the Gram's law of diffusion.